यहाँ पर जा रहे हैं शॉर्ट न्यूज़ देखने के लिए और ये है बायो कंप्यूटर में साइंटिस्ट एट जॉन हॉकिन यूनिवर्सिटी हैव प्लान रिसर्च ऑन ऑर्गेन इंटेलिजेंस टू क्रिएट ए बायो कंप्यूटर ऑर्गेनाइज a teeny self-organized three-dimensional cell or tissue derived from a stem cell. Plant research will use brain organ and culture of brain cell as a biological hardware. Biocomputer are defined as a computer that use components of biological origin such as molecules of DNA instead of electrical component. यहाँ पर पोटेंशियल बेनिफिट है। क्या पोटेंशियल बेनिफिट है? पहला है आपका क्या है, ग्रेटर एनर्जी एंड डाटा एफिशिएंसी, मल्टीटास्किंग via parallel computation, improve AL capability, ability to self-organize and self-repair, decode pathology of drug development for neuro developmental। आगे है क्वांटम कम्युनिकेशन। ये क्या है भाई? क्वांटम कम्युनिकेशन क्या है? क्वांटम कम्युनिकेशन Quantum communication refer to communication channel that leverage law of the quantum physics to protect data and make it more secure than traditional transmission। आगे कह रहा है इन ट्रेडिशनल के बेस क्रिप्टोग्राफी data and k are sent as classical bit representing one or as a stream of electrical or optical pulses. However, in quantum communication network, data is transmitted via qubit. Qubit are particles, usually photon of light in a superposition state, meaning they can be multiple state and represent numerous combination of 0 to 1. If a hacker tries to read them in transit superfragile quantum state, collapse to either 1 or 0, and attempt to hack will also be recorded eventually. This property has helped to create a network for transmitting highly sensitive data based on a process called quantum key distribution. Quantum key distribution involves transmission of encrypted data as classical bit, while decryption key is encoded and transmitted in a quantum state using qubit. Sodium intake reduction. A WHO report highlighted that world is off track to achieve its global target of reducing sodium intake by 30% by 2025. Sodium, an essential nutrient, increase the risk of heart disease, a stroke, and premature death when stain is exceeded. Main source of sodium is table salt, sodium chloride. Global average salt intake is estimated more than double of WHO recommendation of less than 5 per gram of salt per day, 1 teaspoon. Launch vehicle marks theory. Launch vehicle marks theory. ISRO Hibious Launch Vehicle Mark III successfully placed 36 OneWeb satellites in orbit. Launch Vehicle Mark III is in its sixth consecutive successful flight, placed 36 satellite of OneWeb into one low Earth orbit. With this new Space India Limited has successfully executed its contract to launch 72 satellite of OneWeb 2 LEO, 36 of the which were placed in October 22, and NSIL is under the Department of Space and Commercial arm of the Indian Space Research Organization. Mission established ISRO's growing capability to undertake mega mission and fill a vacant niches in the global market by launching a constellation of satellites. See image on contesting launch vehicle. computing launch vehicle, Ariane 5 Europe's heaviest, lift mass 1750, payload capacity LEO 20, GTO 10, Long March China's heaviest lift mass 850, payload capacity GTA 40, and Falcon Heavy space most powerful for the commercial use, lift mass 1420, payload capacity LEO 62, GTO 27, a standard lift mass and payload capacity in the turn. A space launch vehicle, NASA's latest mint for deep space exploration, lift mass 3000, payload capacity GTO. About LVMH-3, earlier called Geosynchronous Launch Vehicle Mark 300 GSLV. It is a three-stage launch vehicle consisting of cryogenic upper stage, solid rocket boosters, and core liquid stage. It has a carrying capacity of 8 tons of LEO and 4 tons to geo transfer orbit. It is ISRO's second rocket for global commercial market after its Polar satellite launch vehicle. Its key mission include Chandrayaan-2, Gaganyaan human space flight, Chandrayaan-3 Aditya L1 mission to study Sun. OneWeb is a joint venture between India's Bharti Enterprises, UK government to deliver high-speed, low-latency connectivity worldwide. OneWeb satellite operated in LEO 8 altitude of 1,200 km. Control re-entry of the satellite. ISRO successfully carried out control re-entry experiment of the commissioned Megha Turquoise 1 satellite. TM-MT1 was launched by ISRO, French space agency, for carrying out tropical weather and climate study. Control re-entry involved deorbiting large satellite rocket study body to very low altitude to ensure impact occur within a target safe zone. UN and Interagency Space Debris Coordination Committee, a space debris mitigation guideline, recommended deorbiting LEO low Earth orbit object at its end of life through control re-entry to a safe impact zone by bringing it to an orbit where orbital lifetime is less than 25 years. A space debris encompasses both natural, meteoroid, and artificial. Much of debris is in LEO, though some debris can be found in geostationary orbit. LEO is normally at an altitude of less than 1000 km but could be as low as 150 km above Earth. Initiative taken by ISRO for space debris mitigation, ISRO System for Safe, Sustainable Space, Operational Management for Tracking and Monitoring Space Object, Project Netra, to provide first-hand information on the status of debris. In a related news, ISRO has received NASA's ISRO-SAR satellite from NASA. LEO Observatory, jointly developed by NASA and ISRO, kept map in entire globe in 12. They provide data for understanding change in the Earth's ecosystem, ice mass, vegetable biomass, and carrier L and S dual band synthetic aperture radar. अब यहाँ पर देखने के जा रहे हैं पेलेट beam propulsion. एक newly proposed pellet beam propulsion system could theoretically beam by heavy space to outside the confine of our solar system in the less than 5 years. Pellet beam concept was partially inspired by Breakthrough, a Starshot initiative which is working on a Lysail propulsion system. To work conceptual propulsion system require two spacecraft, one that set up for interstellar space and one that does not goes into the orbit around the Earth. A spacecraft orbiting Earth would shoot a beam of teeny microscopic particles at interstellar spacecraft. Those particles could be heated up by the laser, causing part of them to melt into plasma that accelerate the pellet further, a process is known as laser ablation. This pellet could reach 120 kilometers second per second. Food irradiation. Onion to be irradiated with the gamma ray to curb post-harvest losses. Perishable nature of onion combined with the lower processing penetration and suboptimal storage infrastructure causes post-harvest losses. Almost 25% irradiation prevent smouting and thus help in bringing down post-harvest losses. Food irradiation involve control application of the energy from ionizing radiation such as gamma ray, electron, X-ray for food preservation. Irradiation work by disrupting the biological process that lead to the decay. Gamma ray, X-ray, electron do not induce any radioactivity in food. Source of radiation approvable for use on foods. Gamma ray emitted from radioactive form of cobalt 60, and cesium 137 used routinely to sterilize medical dental product. X-ray produced by reflecting a high energy stream of electron of a target substance into food. Electron beam, E-beam is like X-ray ionism, a stream of high energy electron propelling from an electron accelerator into food. Benefit of food irradiation. Benefit of food irradiation: eliminate organisms that cause foodborne illness such as E. coli, delay of sprouting and ripening to increase longevity, destroy or inactivate organisms that cause spoilage and decomposition. Can be used to sterilize food, which can then be stored for air without refrigerator. Candida auris. Candida auris. C. auris. It is a multi-drug resistant fungus that is capable of causing invasive infection in human body, currently spreading in USA. It was first identified in Japan in 2009. In most cases have been reported in healthcare settings such as hospital, nursing home, spread through contact with the contaminated surface or by person to person transmission. Symptom: fever, chills that do not go ahead after treatment with the antibiotic. Mortality rate estimated to be between 30 to 60%. Technology and innovation. Report 2021. A report was released by United Nations Conference on Trade Development UNCTD. Report is built around the concept of green innovation, creating or introducing new and improved goods and services that leave lighter carbon footprint and open up green window of opportunity. Green innovation has four key characteristics: higher degree of experimentation, country have to be innovator and driven by social value and the provision of the climate related public goods, influenced by global agenda rules and mechanism related to the climate change, direct government intervention. Key finding of the report. Key finding of the report: widening north-south divide. While country in the UE reach research development expenditure of 3%, only a few developing countries reach 1% expenditure. Following Paris Agreement 2015, most countries have increased their climate change related green Official Development Assistance (UN) report for technology transfer within UN system. Global Environmental Facility is largest public sector funding source for transferring environmentally sound technology. United Nations Framework Convention on the Climate Change has UN Climate Technology Center network which provide technical assistance to the developing country. A recommendation to foster international cooperation for green innovation, partnership-oriented approach to green technology development, shifting research for green innovation from national to international level, support South-South science, technology and innovation, cooperation for green innovation, align trade with Paris Agreement on the climate change, Vaibhav Fellowship, Ministry of Science and Technology launch Vaibhav Fellowship for NRI research. Vaibhav Fellowship aim at improving the research ecosystem of India's higher educational institution. It facilitates academic and research collaboration between India Institute and best institute in the world through mobility of faculty, researcher from overseas institution to India, and criteria plan to work for a 1 to 2 month year in a research in India and non-resident Indian NRI person Indian origin or overseas citizen of India, PhD, MD and MS degree from a recognized university, and learning science via standard initiative. It was launched by Bureau of Indian Standard for students for learning science via standard. This initiative is in continuity with an earlier BIS initiative under which a standard club are being established in educational institutions across India. Initiative focus on series of lesson plan, aim to use scientific concept, principle and law to help a student understand their practical application in the manufacturing, functioning, testing of quality characteristic of different product as stated in relevant Indian standard. BIS official and resource personnel will be responsible for delivering lesson plan to a student for an interactive learning experience. Signed battery. Recently, Finland has installed world's First, sign battery that can store heat from renewable energy source for the month. Sign battery is a high temperature thermal energy storage that use sign and sign like material as it store medium. It's a store energy in and sign as a heat. Its main purpose is to work as a high power and high capacity reservoir for excess wind and solar energy. Energy is stored as a heat which can be used to heat homes or to provide hot steam and high temperature process heat to industry that are often fossil fuel dependent. उसके बाद यहाँ हाउ द साइन बैटरी वर्क्स. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज जनरेटेड बाय द विंड टर्बाइंस और सोलर पैनल्स. 30% ऑफ एनर्जी इज यूज स्टेट अवे टू पावर लोकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. The remaining 70% is stored in the sign battery heating, then the sign up to the 600 and 1000. The store energy can be used during winter month when solar energy is weaker.